Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again. Back in the world of the Talos Principle. Back into the footsteps, the robotic shoes of a robotic friend. Last episode, we solved a whole bunch of puzzles, including a fun red puzzle. And yeah, we also touched...
I promised you eternal life.
Thank you.
But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Okay. That's great, Elohim, but you're a programmer, so you want to get a lot more specific on what you're talking about. Like when you said, data cleared. I don't know what this place is. And nor, it seems, does anyone else. And nor. Haven't seen that very often, if ever. Nothing to do but move forward and note whatever I find. And nor. Alright. If that is correct grammar, I am not familiar with it. It doesn't sound automatically wrong, but it doesn't sound... it doesn't sound correct. Like, if it is correct, then it's clunky as hell. Okay, so from here we jam through there, because that's all we can do. We can't take the gem R through the purple. Anyway, yeah, last episode we solved some puzzles and we touched on the extremely light subject matter of... Does it matter to be... Does being a person matter? Does being a person matter? Does it have intrinsic value? Is being a person Is being a person important, or is sentience itself the only thing that matters? Oh, can I Knorr you? Knorr. Can I Knorr all the way through the Knorr door? Maybe I can, and maybe I can't. So we need this door open from here, and then our friend all the way through Jammer Town. Can I reach the other door? If I jam this from this side, can I see all the way to the other side? But even then, even if you can, it's irrelevant, right? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. That's all we had to do. The right order. Hey, green puzzles. Yeah, we're going back to World 2 to get the last puzzles before we move on. Ah, that was a level C puzzle. It's interesting that it's specific. Like, why couldn't we use that? Why couldn't we use one of those pieces, the Tetris pieces we just got for World C, in World B? It's the same shape. How do we know that that specific Tetris piece is a World C Tetris piece? Why can't we use that interchangeably? Why can't we take our keys back from the keyholes? Speaking of which... Wait, what? There's a locked door? There's a locked door in the open world area of World 2? Huh. Okay. Does that mean there's just a star right behind that locked door? Or the locked door is irrelevant and we're right behind it now? No. Alright, so let's wander and see if we can find the keys that fit the said door. Because that is not behind one of the puzzle areas, that's just out and about. Oh, look at my jump. Look at my freaking jumpy jump self, McGillicuddy Jumpersons. Alright, we're just going to travel anti-clockwise around the island. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Not sure if you guys heard the end of the last episode or not, but going from some of the dialogue or the computer conversations we read in the middle of the episode, trying to see if it's inherently valuable to be a person. Because apparently the main character thinks he's a person, which I don't understand. Like, if they were saying you think you're alive, that makes sense. But saying that he thinks he's a person is very strange, sort of presumption. Oh, is that the key? What is that? It's a separate hiding hole beep and boop? Okay. So this terminal is different than the other ones because the other ones at the entrance of this area didn't have the eyeball of newness. Yes? Why do some of the barcodes not have people doing things? Are you actually supposed to be barcoding this with like your cell phone or something? Is this game that meta? Anyway, let's see what this has to say. Alright, checking for lists. All of these are new email options, so let's check them out. Mounting local disks, 47 million. Distributed resources found. Connecting network drives. Error, network inaccessible. As usual, we are the guest. Checking error. Cannot load archive. John Milton, beeps and boops. That day I oft remember, when from sleep I first awaked, and found myself reposed. Beep boop boop boop, under a shade on flowers, much wondering where, and what I was, whence thither bought, and how. Boop boop boop, unknown error. Okay. Ian. This computer's name is Ian. Have they all had names? Or does that mean this is connected to the Ian Malcolm building? Oh no, the Ian, yeah. The Jeff building or whatever, the IAN was just an acronym for their facility. ARG Solutions. From Bob Budinsky. Subject. To 108 recipients. 108 is a number that has significance in certain religions. So, it's a holy number, or it has some significant meaning. It could be very good. It's like a number with positive meaning, though, not like 666. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Gautamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot beep? Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Yikes. So they are in end times. The reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. Okay. ARG Solutions. So, one of the emails with the goofiest titles is probably the one where we got most of the information, or most useful information we've seen so far. Although you kind of already knew that this is like a Horizon Zero Dawn solution, or Horizon Zero Dawn scenario. Topic number 3. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. That seems unlikely. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. A. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? B. Does your understanding of the world itself change? C. Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1,500 to 2,000 words. The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or beep boop boop. Alright. So that's very interesting. That's along the lines of what we were thinking about. Oh, and yeah, this is the purple type machine was the one that we saw behind the wall in that other world. I don't remember exactly which number it was. Maybe it was 5. But we heard it from a certain location. We couldn't access it. So there's some secret of accessing it, and maybe it only has 3 more emails like that. It was also seemingly next to a star. Anyway, we're just going to keep going around the perimeter here. So yeah, that's very interesting. The world has come up against some incredible apocalyptic scenario where human life is in jeopardy, and all the scientists have been gathered to try and figure out a solution to that. Is there a way to prevent that? And now they're saying, oh, we'll figure something out. It'll be crazy, though. And maybe what they figured out is to carry life on, but only in the form of AIs. And then you have all these concepts and questions of, is non-human life worthwhile? Does it matter to be a person? So yeah, those questions, or the questions in the supposed, whatever that was, college course random essay question, those questions were just in line with the things that we read yesterday from World 7. If you're a machine, does that change your worldview? That's just what we were asking at the end of the last episode. Would it change your worldview? What do you think? You guys can let me know. We can check the last puzzle zone and see if we can find keys inside that puzzle zone that we can take out to the exterior part of the island, so that we can maybe solve the puzzle itself without the use of keys. Is this where we came in? Oh. No, I don't think so. So this is a journal entry from her?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Okay, this is new. We're seeing somebody who looks like us. What the? Alright. And it said recording. Is that like another player? Or is that something that I did at one point? Or is that something that is programmed in? Look at these bleachers. I am freaking ready to fight an Ice Titan. Alright, there is fall damage in this game, so let's not die just wandering around. Oh man, this key could be anywhere. There's so many nooks and crannies to look through. It's so much. Alright, so we got Time Capsule 1 in World 2, so that's good. That means there isn't... We might have missed time capsules, but we might not have. Because there isn't necessarily one-for-one time capsule in every single world. There definitely is not, because there is no time capsule in World 1. Huh. Well, I don't see a key anywhere, but it's very possible that they hid it behind some super obscure shadowed dead end. I guess we'll look for a key in the last puzzle area first. If we find it, great. The guards must be crazy. Wraggle, 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 wraggle. Whoa, dog monkey. Can you go this way? Because now we know that some can. Yeah. You're not fooling anybody. Alright, we hear somebody bouncing off of a wall. Do we jam? Do we jam? Okay, we can just go around this guy. Yeah, bye. Okay, so this guy is just kind of stupid. There's plenty of room around him. Oh, there's not plenty of room around him. Not as much as we thought, huh? Can I go there? Yeah. Woohoo! Woo! Emergency, emergency. So I don't know, do you guys think that there's inherent value in being a human life form as opposed to another life form? Okay. You're bouncing off the jammer itself. You're not bouncing off of a wall. It makes the same noise as bouncing off of a wall. But you are bouncing off of the jammer. Alright, so we're still looking for a key while we also run this normal solution. Alright, we can take him, we can free him. So we wanna look over here for a key real fast before we free Magilla's. Yeah, is it more valuable to be a human life, or do you not care? Do you think human lives have a soul? Basically, is kind of what that question boils down to. If you were fully artificial, would it matter? I mean, obviously, if you're fully artificial, you gain the advantage. Okay, let's let you through there. If you're fully artificial... Okay. So we don't want him to be jammed here. We want him to be jammed at the other location. But how do we get him out of the way? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, why are you beeping so loudly? I'm not within range of you. I guess I could have backed up and instantly been destroyed. So I just gradually get through is what we do. So we jam this door from this side, take this guy through. We have both jammers on this side. We can jam the ball and jam the wall. Alright, bounce back the other way, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Hey, no beeps. Okay, is that it? That was it. And there's no keys that we found. And that was a C area. Peace. Well, there you go. Yeah, as being a human being, more relevant than being another type of life form. That is, you know, the glitches, if the glitches happen to the... If glitches happen in general, it's no problem, but if glitches happen to the wall, isn't that a big problem? If a glitch happens to the little... There it is! Oh yeah! Freaking beautiful. And what? And those keys weren't glowing purple. WTF, key mate? Well, let's take this ladder. It'll probably just put us back to the beginning. No, it didn't. It took us out of that puzzle entirely. Huh. Alright, well... That's kind of a surprise. I'm not sure if we've seen that before. So yeah, if you believe in a soul, then even if you're fully functioning, thinking thing, then you think of yourself as inferior, and that wouldn't be good enough. Alright, we're not going home until we open our key and get our prize. But if you don't believe in a soul, then is there any difference? If the AI is fully functional and it's complete, pure AI, it is actual sentient, and it's fully capable of learning. It's not just like, if you run into certain circumstances, you're dead. Whoa! What? It's a jammer? What? Did we see a blue door? I do not recall seeing a blue door or anything relevant to jam. If we see our friend again, we can try to jam him. I wouldn't normally want to do that. Can we jam ourselves? Can we jam other robot friends? Alright, well, let's look around. Oh, can I take this? Can I take this jammer with me? Alright. This jammer opens up a lot of questions. I don't want to lose it. I don't recall seeing anything that was a jammable thing in this overworld, and we just walked around it like a bunch of times. So if I can take this jammer with me to Elohim's castle, temple, whatever, that's kind of a game changer. I doubt I could though, right? If we leave it here, will it be here when we get back, or do we have to go do that whole key thing again? Let's real quick look for the other blue man who's running around. He's the only relevant kind of thing in this area. Or the only different thing that is potentially jammable. I can't tell if the documents on the terminals are all that's left from a larger archive, or are carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. Oh, very, very good, Sheep. That's a great question. Or that's an interesting way of trying to determine what's going on in this reality. So it's cool that you see the notes left by other people. It's weird that we can't necessarily create our own or interact further with it, because we would want to like leave messages for them to show what our thoughts are on it. But yeah, it seems definitely, well, I guess nothing is guaranteed, because we could be all in a training hall to see if we can serve Elohim's greater purpose that he's alluding to. But it seems like the Occam's Razor version is they are what's left of a larger archive that has been damaged, because that's what the terminals and have been describing. It could all be a lie. It could all be like, we are training AI. Alright, I can't jam this special thing. And I can't interact with this at all. Can't jam it. Can't leave a message. If there is a message that somebody left here, it's hidden. So I'm not sure what those are about. The codes that have no data. And it can think just as clearly and reason just as well. Problem solve everything. Ponder just as well as a human. Then isn't the AI just more advanced? Alright, do I keep it?
Rejoice, child.
Woohoo!
For you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land.
Yeah, baby!
You have conquered all its
Freaking
guardians
rejoicing.
and solved all its mysteries.
Hell yeah!
Thus you are appointed its master.
Okay,
And
where
you may
are
do
my
with it
people?
as you will.
I mean, there's nothing else to do with it though, right? Can I, like, do some Inception stuff and, like, warp the reality as I see fit? No, because this game would be a totally different game. Let me start freaking... I'm gonna... First order of business, I'm turning the temple into a theme park. Gonna put a roller coaster in here. Gonna wind around these pillars and columns. It'll be called... the Sidewinder? No, Rejoicement? Rejoicing? Popping and pooping and pooping and popping? Alright, let's go back to World 2. It'll be a roller coaster called Popping and Pooping. Probably not. Alright, I want to see if my thing that I unlocked is still here. No, huh? Yeah, that's wishful thinking. Okay, so our thing is not still here. Is the key thing still open? No. Oh, that's kind of a freaking punch in the gut buster. What? Whoa, what? What the heck? But here we go. Okay, get my jammer. Take it back. Okay, so where's the Colosseum? Alright, here's the Colosseum. So over here, there's this interesting thing that I just found that has the sign for the puzzle flopped off of it. Can I jam you? Nope. Alright, so I can't jam him. Can I interact with you? No. So maybe there is nothing in here? Yeah, it looks like you can just get here from the outside. Yeah, it's just fully connected as a place you can go from the outside. So I was probably here from the other direction before, and it's nothing special. So can I use this jammer from somewhere in the outside world into a puzzle world? If there are no actual... Yeah, it's like this whole thing is in ruins, so you can just walk right in. So never mind. Thought this was something that was a bigger deal than it was. It's interesting that some of the puzzles fall into disrepair. So you can't bring this in anywhere, right? This isn't a special jammer with special rules. We know you can't bring it in. Yeah. Hall of Windows. Hall of Windex? So can we take this somewhere and aim it into a puzzle zone? Yeah, this is probably how you get the star in this area. But as to exactly what you have to do and where you have to aim it in, I don't know. Oh, hey guys. That voice is not supposed to be here. It is not the work of the designer. We must avoid these abnormalities or they might spread and undermine the very fabric of our world. Alright, so Faith has trust in the world. Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that is not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Bah. Okay. So where is the distortion? Is it over here? Is it the one who, like, brings the thunder and lightning and that sort of distortion? Because if that corruption does not look like something that's gonna help us out, Bob. Alright, there has to be a way that I can aim this at something relevant. If there's nothing to jam outside, can I just go around the circumference of every one of the puzzle zones and jam something inside one of them? The underside of the Colosseum, I didn't realize it was that dark before. Is there anything I can jam up at the sky? Oh, hey, recording guy. I want to interact with you. Maybe that's a hint, but it doesn't appear to be. Alright, is this where the yellow one was? Yeah. Alright, so let's see if we can't find some way around the perimeter that we can turn something off. Yeah, that'd be weird. If you could just run into it with an extra projector or an extra jammer, we could almost do that. And that looks like it's off. Is it still off from something that I did? It's weird that I can't jam that from here. It seems like I should be able to. And this is what you don't want to get sucked into doing. This is how you turn a 20-hour game into an 80-hour game. Trying to check every nook and cranny possible. Oh, hey, you have a head. That's fantastic. You have a snake on your head? Is that a snake up there? Or a... Huh, I was making a joke about Medusa a while ago. Can I jam you through this? That was kind of what I'm trying to do. Huh. Yeah, so I checked the perimeter and nothing, huh? Oh, huh. The auto force off of that little thing. No, don't fall off. Keep jumping, never stop jumping until you're at the top. Jumping, jumping, never stop, and jumping, never stop. Jumping, jumping, never stop until you're at the top. Okay. This is apparently not it. Yeah. When you're on it, it just runs. It won't let you jump. Bzz. Oh, what's this now? Oh, freaking baby. We found it. Give me that star. Yeah, alright. Okay, so it wasn't in the puzzle. It was in the outside world, but it was hidden by freaking bushes. The old bushes are not solid objects trick. Whoo, doggy! What do you have to say about that, Elohim? Nothing? So that's pretty much it for this world. We're not gonna go and find every single star. Because it just seems like doing that without a guide would literally take 100 hours. But yeah, we're missing stars in every freaking... almost every single freaking area we're missing stars. Oh, if this is my world to do with as I please, can I destroy this gate? You said this is my world now. I want this gate out of here, Elohim. Huh. No, huh? No such luck. Alright, so yeah. I think that means we're going back to the big leagues, baby. Does this map show where the stars are located from each thing? No, it just shows everything is cleared out, but it doesn't say anything about the stars. The stars are for you to freaking figure out. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Talos Principle. Next time we're going to dive into World B and see what kind of puzzles they have to offer over there. See you guys next time! You couldn't be, instead of saying, you know, you haven't actually been that helpful. Could you try to help more? We're like, hey, f*** you.